was our first day out, and it was just emotional seeing people walking through the dumps and looking for something to eat or something to be able to sell to somebody else. It was just incredible, and it just went on and on and on.
We came down here not really knowing what to expect, and when we get here and a whole new world is opened up to us. God is here amongst the poverty. There's so much need, and it awakens your senses and your spirit to really want to follow in the path of Christ.
We got in Monday afternoon, started working on a single lady. I think her husband died of AIDS, if I'm not mistaken. It could be. And she's got 2 children in need of a home. So that's the first beautiful miracle that's happened.
God says to feed the children, and true religion is to look after orphans and widows in their distress. He's made that alive for me this trip. So it's just not words in the Bible, but it's a call to action.
These are the days of your servant Moses, righteousness being restored. And though these are days of great trial, of famine and darkness and sorrow, still we are the voice in the desert, crying, prepare ye the way of the Lord. Behold, he comes.
I didn't know bozos could do well at something like this, but bozos are having fun and doing a good job. So bozos on the bus need to go somewhere and do something like this.
Out of the way, boy. Out of the way.
Can't wait for tomorrow. Wake up and say, where are we going next?
So we have 2 buildings here in the orphanage. One is the discipulado behind me. That's where the boys stay. Their ages are 10 to 20 years old. There's 37 of the boys living in there right now, and that's who we consider to be the next generation of the future Christian leaders of Nicaragua. There's also the Orpha, which is the orphanage. The name of it is Casa Bernabe. And that is where all the young children and all the older girls stay. The way that the orphanage works is that each of the bedrooms hold 6 to 8, sometimes 10 children. There's also a school. It's a private ran school that has about 500 students on this location. There's a second location on the other side of town that has about another 600 or so. All of the orphans get to go to the school. It's ranked as one of the top schools in this area of Nicaragua.
In this building here, we have almost 70 kids right now. And very difficult condition. It's just feel like a warehouse and not like a home.
So today, actually, what we're doing is we're building a room. Pastor Earl's got a vision of being able to teach these kids how to do some things. The older kids, maybe that means sewing. Things like that, because they've got a lot of vocational dreams for these children as they're the next generation getting lifted up here.
Well, we've been cutting wood all morning long, measuring them up for the inside of the orphanage in there, and doing the walls and shoring up the ceilings.
There's 6 kids in this room and 6 kids in this room. And this was their wall. This is their wall, and it had holes. It was broken. And so what we're doing is putting up this lap siding, which will give these 6 guys privacy and these 6 guys their privacy, because I think there's a difference in ages here as well.
Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord.
I've seen incredible people that have nothing. And from the dump in Managua to the homeless here in the Puerto Cabeza. And what's incredible is just their joyous countenance and their thankfulness for the things that they have. It's just an incredible, humbling experience to be here and to be with fellow believers.
The next thing's been one of the workers here. He's going to get a home. He doesn't know it yet. This guy Rudy's been a hard worker. He even believes in the ministry so much he's brought a few of his brothers and sisters here to the orphanage. And since he's been married, he and his wife haven't been able to live together. They don't have a place. Rudy's at home with his parents. She's at home with her parents. They happen to have a child that's with her over there. Part of the team's working on that second house right now, and that's just going to be a big blessing.
In the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, give me Jesus. You can have all this.